David Dast, State Bank Governor, Mr. Shaukat Tareen, Prime Minister's Advisor on Finance. We're very honored to have all of you here today. And I would like to begin with a short recitation from the Holy Quran. If I can ask Mr. Amir Iqbal to take the stage.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد صدق الله العلي العظيم.
Mr. Mudassir Malik, Chief Executive, BMA Funds, if I can ask to address the audience.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim and Assalamu alaikum to everybody. On behalf of my partners Farooq Khan and Muazzam Malik and my colleagues at BMA Capital, I welcome all of you. I hope you enjoyed the lunch, and I want to thank you all for being here today. We have a very distinguished lineup of speakers for you, as you know, and so I want to ask you to fasten your seatbelts and enjoy this very special session that has been organized. We have with us today men that will have a great role in the future prosperity of this country. I'm of course referring to Mr. Shaukat Tareen, Honorable Advisor to the Prime Minister on Finance, and Mr. Salim Raza, Honorable Governor, State Bank, who have graciously accepted to be with us today. They need no introduction, and I consider it an honor and privilege that we will have the opportunity today to hear their thoughts and perhaps pick their minds on how they plan to lead Pakistan to an era of prosperity. Today is also a very unique and special occasion for us because we have our friends here from Morgan Stanley. In particular, David Dast, who's just arrived in Karachi. He's a chief investment strategist and has flown in all the way from New York on a 17-hour journey, I believe. David's investment views have an exceptionally large following within Morgan Stanley and also within the global financial community. He will be making a presentation today, which I'm sure that it will provide us all with an insight into what has happened globally, what could happen in the future, and what we as investors, financiers, and managers need to do to profit from the changing environment. Apart from being an investment guru, I was talking to him earlier and he mentioned that he's been to Pakistan on 3 occasions and in fact traveled in the northern areas, in the Khyber Pass and the Punjab Pass. So he is very familiar with the terrain in Pakistan and was delighted to be back here. I would also like to welcome his colleagues from Morgan Stanley who are here with us today. And they include Mr. Osaf Abbas. He was no stranger to Pakistan's financial community. Mr. Sigurdur Argrimson, welcome to you, and Fahad Khan. When Fahad in fact told me that David was coming to Pakistan, I was extremely excited and delighted. And I want to welcome all of you to Pakistan and hope that you have a very successful visit here. In the audience today, I must mention that we have some very distinguished other guests. Mr. Salman Sheikh, the chairman of the SECP, Mr. Salman Siddiqui, the finance secretary, Mr. Ahmed Waqar, chairman Federal Bureau of FPR, Mr. Ali Raza, president National Bank, and all of you who are very significant movers and shakers in the financial and business community. And we're also very proud to have members of the press with us today. To mark this occasion, I'm very proud to announce that BMA Funds, which is an asset management company in Pakistan, is in the process of structuring and launching Pakistan's first Global Emerging Markets Fund. This is after all the regulatory approvals have been given by the SECP and the State Bank of Pakistan. The BMA Global Emerging Markets Fund is an innovative step for Pakistan and for our industry because it will not only help investors, institutional and individual investors, to seek exposure to global emerging markets which present significant pockets of opportunity, but it will also help to develop the manpower and human resource and the expertise in Pakistan to understand what is happening in the world. In this regard, I would especially like to acknowledge the assistance and help that has been provided by our friends at Morgan Stanley in the structuring phase. And we will no doubt keep you updated on developments on this fund. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, I'd like to say that the world around us has changed dramatically. Economic conditions in Pakistan and the world are different from what they are 1 year ago or even 6 months ago. In Pakistan, with inflation falling sharply, bond yields have actually come off quite significantly, and equity values have rallied by over 50% since their January lows. The environment is again likely to be very different 6 months from now, 12 months from now, and 3 years from now. And from BMA's perspective, really one of the most important purposes of today's lunch event and this very esteemed gathering is to bring together leading thinkers and practitioners in their field and benefit from their insight so that we are better prepared to handle the challenges ahead and also profit from the opportunities that are presented to us. On our part, we've actually prepared a presentation, the cover page of which is in front of you, and the presentation is titled, Pakistan, Will Economics Prevail Over Geopolitics? The conclusions of this presentation suggest that it will, and in particular, I'd like to thank my colleagues in our research team who have worked very hard to prepare this presentation. If you'd like to have a copy of it, please leave your business cards on your way out and we'll send you a copy. I know that the Governor State Bank has actually got to leave us at 2:45 sharp, so we are changing the order of the presentation slightly. First we will have Mr. Salim Raza address us, and after that it will be Mr. David Dast, followed by Mr. Shaukat Tareen. Once again, I'd like to thank all of you for being here today, and I'd like to ask Sharia to come and introduce our next speaker. Thank you.
With no further ado, because you have a pressing engagement, I'd like to introduce the Governor of the State Bank of Pakistan, Mr. Syed Salim Raza.
Honorable Advisor of Finance, the organizers from BMA, our very welcome visitor from New York, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize in advance for having to leave early. This was a long-standing function that's starting at 3 that I've organized, so I'll have to make my address short and leave earlier than I would have liked to have done. I think the subject really today, right across the emerging markets and in many developed markets, is how you galvanize domestic resources for capital formation. Because globalization, which people see as trade-led, was really led by globalization of capital flows. Now these capital flows are withdrawing, so how do you get back to relying on domestic resources and to maintain the sort of stimulus and injections of capital that are so badly needed to revive collapsing asset values and to repair the balance sheets of banks. Now, looking at all this in the context of Pakistan's structural problem is that we cannot sustain high GDP growth rate for any growth rates for any long period of time, because our imports tend to run ahead